What's up, everybody? What's going on, my peoples? Yeah, we back in the building. You know what I'm talking about? What's good, everybody? Beats by Lonze back in the building. Guess what? It's December. It is almost Christmas time, y'all. The holidays is in effect. So I know y'all probably seen on my channel, I did a couple videos where I gave you all my Christmas list and I talked about what it is that I would hope to get for Christmas and the five, pieces of equipment that I'd hope to get for Christmas. So if y'all hadn't watched that already, go back to the channel, watch those videos. All you gotta do is type in the search bar Christmas and Beats by Lonze, and you should be able to see those videos. So yeah, we were talking earlier in the group chat. Someone put up a video that one of the companies announced that the Key 61 was going to be discontinued, and so that got us speculating about what does that mean that the Key 61 has been discontinued. Now, I'm unable to see what happens behind the scenes as far as when equipment either makes a big impact or make a big hit. But the Key 61 is an incredible machine that sits side by side for the MPC X. I don't really care to hear anybody's opinion with that. I'm telling you, the Key 61 sits right next door to the MPC X. They are neck and neck. So yeah, it's an incredible machine. So that can only mean one or two things. If they're going to discontinue the Key 61, that means they're either they're either going to come out with a new machine that's going to be better than the Key 61, bigger than the Key 61, or will usher in a new set of MPCs that's going to come out. Because I think that they're in a season that the new NPCs are going to come out with whatever is happening in them, whether that's going to be 3.0, whether that's going to be the new software. Now that we're in December, we're getting closer and closer to the new year, so we'll see what happens with that in the new year. So let's see if I can stop my camera moving. Stop my camera from moving so y'all can, see me well. All right, so yeah, man, I'm excited about the holidays, and I'm excited about season 2 of my channel, about what's about to happen with season 2. So I'm interested to know what y'all excited about for the end of the year, what you're excited about for 2025, because that is right around the corner. And man, I'm telling you, Thanksgiving was awesome and wonderful, and I didn't get a chance to stream much while we were in the Thanksgiving week in vacation. Kind of took that time off, and it was a well-needed time off. But man, was I'm ready to get back into the studio and get back to going live, going back to the streams, going back to giving y'all this season 2 of series and TV shows that I got on the channel. So now we got taxes about to hit. So now you all need to start rounding up what you spent for 2024 so that you can, submit that for 2025 for your taxes for 2025. And even though you got until April to get your taxes done, it's best to be ahead of time. So I just did a video recently on a 2-year plan. If y'all not familiar what the 2-year plan is, you can go to my channel and you can watch that video on the 2-year plan. If you have any questions about what the 2-year plan is and how my wife and I implemented the 2-year plan in my household and in my business, then yeah, by all means, hit me up in the comments. Hit me up. You can hit me up by email. That's beatsbylonze@gmail.com. And I'll answer your questions about the 2-year plan. But yeah, the 2-year plan is awesome. We've done the 2-year plan maybe 3 times. This is our 3rd rendition of the 2-year plan. And what we like to do is, as we clear, expenses and we clear debt, and we have a surplus of something, we figure out what to do with that surplus. So take that however you can when we're talking about surplus. But anyway, again, thank you all out there on Twitch. Thank you all that's out there watching on YouTube. Thank you for everybody watching on all the social media platforms, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, you name it. Thank you. And I really appreciate you very, very, very much. Again, always can follow me on all social medias. That's at Beats by Lonze. If you'd like to donate to my channel, I have a lot of options to donate to my channel. That's there right there at the bottom of the screen. And if you want to talk about how to sponsor a live or sponsor my podcast, you can email me at beatsbylonze@gmail.com. So again, I want to say thank you to everybody for y'all tuning in this year for 2024. It's been a great year, and y'all have done exactly what I asked y'all to do. Y'all shown up, and I'm very appreciative. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, and thank you again. Now, back to what we're talking about. So we're wondering what machines Akai is going to come out with. So if we've looked at how Akai has dropped machines in the past, we've seen them drop at least 4 machines. We've seen them drop the new Live 2. We saw them drop the Live 1. I'm sorry, the MPC 1. We saw them drop the Key 37 and the Key 61. I don't know if we should put those 2 together. And then they had the new MPC X Special Edition. So we've seen them drop 4 machines. So what I'm speculating is that, because like I said earlier, there's a couple machines that's been discontinued. I think they're making room for the new machines. So right now there's 2 machines that's rumored to be discontinued. So you can only think that they're going into the next direction of what machine they can move into next. So I'm excited. Again, with the 2-year plan, I am able to move some expenses out of the way, get rid of some old bills that I have for my business, and then I can bring in something brand new. So again, if you hadn't watched that video, I just put that out a couple days ago. That's called the 2-year plan, and you can just search in YouTube in the search bar and put 2-year plan. Actually, search finances in Beats by Lonze, and you'll be able to find it. And it'll talk about the 2-year plan and what that is. So, but yeah, I am happy. The holidays is coming around, so that means we get another break. We get another opportunity to wrap up this month going into the new year. So that'll be awesome that we'll get to wrap up 2024 and get prepared for 2025. Now, what I like to do at the end of every year is I like to go back and reevaluate and analyze what I did for 2024 and see if I hit my goals that I placed for myself for 2024. And that could be a couple of things. It could be how many projects I put out for the year, how many beats I produced for the year, how many YouTube videos I placed out in a year. Did I meet my monetization goals for the year? So it could be a number of any things as far as analyzing, but pretty much I take every year as a stepping stone and an analyzation point, and then I go from there. That this is what I did for 2024. How can I make it bigger for the following year? Can I, if I hit 300, if I hit a mark of 300 beats for 2024, I'm trying to hit 350 to 400 beats for 2025. If I've monetized my page in 8 months on YouTube, I want to triple my subscription and triple my monetization points for 2025. That's just my metrics. I want to do better than I did the previous year. So, like I said, now we're about to get to the point where we're about to get to taxes for your business. So now this is time where you go and pull in all that data of what you spent and how much you paid, and you go through all that hoopla and put it together so that you can, write off stuff on your taxes. But again, it's about that time to talk about. Actually, I'm not gonna tell you. I got a surprise for y'all. But know that there is something new that is coming to the channel, and you'll be able to see that in a few weeks, possibly before Christmas. And then maybe I'll be Santa Claus this year, and maybe I'll give something away to somebody. There's a couple things I have in my studio that I could possibly let go of. So maybe I'll be Santa Claus this year and give some equipment away. Instead of putting it on eBay, putting it on Reverb, selling, I could give it away. So how y'all doing? I hope everybody's doing great. For all y'all out there watching in YouTube land, Twitch, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, I appreciate y'all always coming through. I'm not making beats at this moment right now. I just want to talk to the people and get back in front of you because again, I've been out of the loop as far as the holidays, and I'm just back. So, dun, 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 that's pretty much about it. If there's something that you want to see on my channel, make sure that you leave a comment on a video and say, hey, I'd like to see you do such and such and such on your channel. And that will give me an idea that this is something that you are looking for. So, season 2 of my podcast, The Grind 329 by Lonze Podcast, is in effect. We've already just put out the first episode about a week ago with DMV Prime Rides, the CEO for DMV Prime Rides. He was on my channel and we did a podcast, so y'all can check that out. That is on, at the time right now, it's only on YouTube. I'll get that loaded up to the other podcast DSPs this evening, so you can check those out on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, so you can check that out. But again, thank you to Mr. Holmes for stopping through and being the first guest for season 2 on the podcast. So if you have not watched season 1 of my podcast, you can find that on all the podcast platforms, and that's called The Grind 329 by Lonze Podcast. And that's 3/29 by Lonze Podcast. So again, much love to y'all. And y'all can hear me blab and talk some more and give y'all a little insight on my personal friends and my personal people that I'm affiliated with that do great things out in the community, out in the world. And it's not just business and music stuff. It's people that do things from giving out to the homeless, people that volunteer for, the homeless shelters, the youth, people that does things in the arts, acting, the plays and all that kind of stuff, writing. I have a friend of mine who's going to come up in a later episode that is he runs a division of skating called Skate Your Case. And so he brings skating back. He's bringing skating back, similar to like the movie Roll Bounce with Bow Wow, where they had a crew that skated. My friend, he is from a skating crew from back in the days, back in Atlanta, and now he has a actual syndicated TV show where it's all about competition for skating, and it is for the new generation and for the old generation as well. So that is what I got to say about that. So stay tuned for what we got next coming to the channel. Beats by Lonze, and I'll catch you on the next time around. So peace.